Fabio Wardley and Frazier Clarke. What a fight that first fight was. You definitely got your money's worth. That fight was a throwback to the 90s fights, kind of reminded me of Evander Holyfield and George Foreman. Of course, Fabio Wardley would have been Holyfield. Frazier Clarke did much better in that fight than I thought he would. Matter of fact, I was just watching an old fight between Joe Joyce and Frazier Clarke from 2014, ABA, and Frazier Clarke's corner threw in the towel. It was like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Of course, I'm sure Frazier Clarke's gotten much better since then. He proved it against Fabio Wardley. And didn't Fabio Wardley start fighting in, what was it, white collar boxing, blue collar boxing, whatever, and didn't really have that much of an amateur career? I guess that was his amateur career. But I kind of like Fabio Wardley in this fight because they're both tough. And I like Frazier Clarke. He seems like a nice guy. I see a lot of people in the comment section have a lot of respect for him because he seems like a nice guy. He's not walking around real egotistical. And Fabio Wardley's not either. I just think he's a throwback to fighters like Evander Holyfield. I said this on one of my live streams. He's not the big, bulky guy. He's got a good height, he's around 6'4", 6'5". He's not physically intimidating looking, but he's very tough. And he throws a lot of fast, hard punches. Look what he did to David Adelaide. He just completely dominated him. We probably won't even see a rematch of that because it was so one-sided. I believe Adelaide was talking about he wanted a rematch, but I don't think he's ready for that. In fact, the rematch might end even faster. I just think Wardley throws so many fast, quick, sharp punches. And now that he's been in there with Frazier Clarke, I think he might stop him. Didn't he drop him in the first one? But man, that fight was bloody because Wardley had that cut right here on the nose. It wasn't real dangerous, but they couldn't stop him from leaking, man. It was bad. And we got to see how much that first fight took out of both fighters, because when you have a bloody fight like that and it goes the distance, that can take a lot out of fighters. They're fighting too next month. They just signed a fight recently and they're fighting, pretty quickly. And I understand that, some of the UK people aren't happy because it's not in the UK. The first one was, I guess this one's in maybe Saudi Arabia, I'm guessing, but it's not in the UK. Well, I wasn't going either way, I don't believe so. Wherever they fight, I'm planning on seeing it. I just think Wardley is too sharp of a fighter. He's got a very good chin. I've never seen him down. Now, maybe he's been down, but I've never seen it. He's got one of them throwback chins. And do you guys think Frazier Clarke can pull it off? Do you think he's going to adjust? Do you think because he's already been in there with Wardley, do you think he's going to be able to adapt? Do you think because he's felt his power now, he's just going to try to come in and bulldoze him because he's the physically bigger guy? They always say, the saying, a good big man beats a good little man. That doesn't always apply, though. You saw that in Usyk Fury. I got Wardley here. I'll say this might be just as bloody, but I don't think it's going the distance. I got Wardley, I'll say probably round. I always say that something seems to happen between round 5 and 8. Rounds 5 and 8. So I'll say round 7, 9 tops. But I got Wardley by TKO or KO. I want to hear what you guys think about it. From America to the UK to Scotland to Jamaica, everywhere. Southeast San Diego, everywhere. Don't give me naming spots. Anyway, it's the J. Roos Theory. Make sure to comment, share, subscribe. And if you wish to donate to the platform, the Cash App is $JRoos33. And of course, look at the J. Roos Theory. It's Roos, not Ross. Not 2 S's, it's 2 O's. So it's $JRoos33 on the Cash App. Hit that thumbs up. LSR forever, and be fearless. Yay to the yay.